Welcome to what may well be the last episode of the Runic campaign. I am Captain Waffle, and I come to bring you what is certainly the last battle in the campaign against Dorwinian forces. What we have over there is a textbook example of a people who will not move even if the sun were to remove itself from orbit and hurtle the planet into an inhospitable mess of gravity wells. Even then, they would be standing completely still. And we're going to punish them for that. Our Rhûn hunters are perfect for the job. We have an army led by this fellow whose name I cannot remember for the life of me, and, well, what a shame that is. But he is very distinctive in his own non-distinctive way, because he apparently gave a pretty good speech. Our troops are riled up and ready, and I hope you are too, because I have good entertainment coming for you. This battle may, of course, not seem the most exciting, but, I mean, hey, it's one of our first real battles against the Knights of the Vintner Court, and that's something, isn't it? They have one of those units standing by, ready to make our lives a bit more miserable than usual. And, oh yeah, here's the fellow himself, the general against whom we struggle. He's got plenty of archers at his side, and those fellows have remarkably long range, so I wouldn't be surprised if they are beginning to size up their bowstrings already. Not quite. Okay. So we'll just can stick with the plan of harassing their cavalry. This is the highest level army from Dorwinian we have ever had to face. It's got Moriquendi. It's got Vintner Court Knights. We've got all the enemies here. And now we're going to just distract the paladins, gradually wearing away at their armor. It's not the best way of dealing with them, because of course they are monstrously heavily armored and more than capable of resisting wave after wave of arrow fire. But actually, to tell you the truth, we don't have that much to deal with them effectively. The best we have are probably pikes, and of course we can hope that they're going to charge directly into those, but failing that, we're going to need to take them out of range, lest they completely molest us. So we're going to be at that for a little while. They seem to form back into their old little patterns, but yeah, we're getting a few of them. Having used about a fifth of our ammunition to kill, like, 3. It's a tough battle, you know. Okay, Blazemen, we're going to have a bit of a better track record over here, but of course we're in range for the archers, so they can shoot at us right now. If they, stop to notice that they're actually capable of doing that. Yeah. It's a bit of a mess, but it's the kind of mess that makes for a good time. As you know, we've wounded quite a few of these buggers, so they're beginning to drop a little bit more rapidly at this point. Good times. Good times. Those are in the court paladins that will not be coming back. And what is this? They have cavalry sent at us, and we are responding to them in kind, with arrows and the occasional firebomb. Yay! Shall we also do a little bit? Nah. I think we're fine with that. Okay. Ooh, yes. Now their missile troops are running forth. Ahead of the pack. Ill-advised, I would say, but, I'm not going to stop them. I'm just going to antagonize them on the way and ask, why on earth are you doing such a weird and sloppy thing? I'm going to target some of their crossbows. Their crossbows could be pretty nasty against our troops. Oh no. Let's keep our marines back here. Okay. That's it. Region Bogart shaken. I like that. And these fellows, they have reduced the Vintner Court Paladins to 19. And now I think we should just charge them outright. Because why not? Alright. Then we have these two. Keeping their eye out for weaknesses. Vintner Court Knights, that's not a weakness. That's a big blazing strength heading straight for us. But maybe the bowman, actually. And the shadows. Alright. Bogard, let's disengage them. How about here? How are we doing? We've entangled ourselves with a lot of folks, but we've killed some sentinels, and that's always good news. Let's drag them out before they lose too many troops. And here comes... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, well, a decent charge. About what could be expected from a unit of reduced stature such as they. Rhûn hunters, who should we target? For now, I'm gonna say... Actually, don't target anyone. I want to keep your arrows around. What are we doing here? Oh yes, we're attacking the Vindsvept paladins, and of course they are just taking it like a champ. Because they are madly good. And, but we have... Ooh, some sellswords coming in. Yeah, our raiders were not cut out for that particular duty. It's a shame, of course, but... We have means. Oh, and we have enemies. Look at that, the Varrim coming in. So, over here, Regent Bogard, let's get them smashed. Who are you going out after? Thorn Riders. Huh? Interesting. You are just finishing up a charge on the Bogard. Very good. Okay. Let's get you at them. And let us take these out and smash. And then... Oh, Varrim. Yes, yes. I want you to say hello to the Thorn Riders. That would be amazing. And we have Bladesmen and Levies charging after our heavies. A wonderfully fluid situation. We'll just keep them out of reach at the moment. Until a fantastic opportunity presents itself. We won't be caught red-handed with nothing but subpar opportunities. We want fantastic opportunities. Ooh, the Thorn Riders are getting rather dismayed now. Good. Good, good, good. Good job, Varrim. Alright, what else do we have? There's some Spear Guard moving over there, and some Vindsvept Knights. Ah, okay. You know what? Let's do something to them. That's a little nasty. And here, we've finished up the Bogard. Very nice, very nice. Maybe also finish up those. So that these may run away. And, these warriors. Yeah, let's cause them a little dismay, shall we? Levies. Spear Guard. Court Knights. Varrim. Knights, please. It doesn't bite too much, but you know, every Vindsvept Knight that dies, well... It's a good thing in my book. Let's proceed to knocking over some Bladesmen, and you guys can take out some Bowmen. How are we doing over here? Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Thorn Riders. Okay. Da-da-da-da! Haha! How do you like it, Thorn Riders? Eh? Oh, you like it just fine, apparently. Oh, you've got 2 experience. How dare you have experience? I thought that was my thing. Well, okay. It's a little even-handed, but we'll see what happens. Here, Spear Guard and Spear Guard. Oh, okay, that's nasty. Don't want that. Don't want this. Varrim, charge the levies. Marines, yes, do something against the levies. Yeah, just keep on marching into them. Oh, what's this? Ow! That's all I see. I see ow. Hello, Bowman. You've come to the right place if you want to have your eyes poked out. Okay, what are we doing here? Levies against Dragon Riders. Nope, don't like it. Get away. You guys are toast. I'm sorry. But you did take out a few of them, so that's good. Okay, what are we doing here? Schmackety-doo-dur. Very nice. Throwing it through grenades, and they run away. Yeah, it's very good.
We must pray they lose their will to fight.
Okie dokie. So, we're doing well, we're doing well. What else do they have? They have some sentinels over there that we have yet to destroy. Okay. You guys can run those down. We can run down the sentinels with the remnants of the Rhûn. And you here, just stay out here on the periphery and run down any prisoners. Although we don't really have a great imperative for capturing them, because a rebel army that gets defeated is just, well, you know, gone. Archers, you are now allowed to shoot at whatever moves. So, you know, Blazeman over there, for instance, that's a pretty good target. Let's bring our general to the ford. He was there to sort of guard our archers against cavalry incursions, and the cavalry incursions have been dealt with elsewhere. So that's nice. Oh, there's some Dragon Riders who didn't like the whole situation. Little rear charge here. Right, soldiers of Rhûn. Okay. Good, good, good. We're definitely giving them quite a beating. The unified force of the dragon is not cast aside so easily. What's happening here? Oh yeah, okay, you're getting pummeled quite severely. Oh, that'll hurt. And then a little one of those. A little charge in the rear, that should help. Oh yeah, it does, it does. Actually, yeah, it really does. Okay, good. Let's get the Marines out. I mean, they're just such a lovely unit, really. Pikemen on their archers? Yeah, I like that. I like that. Well, heavily armored archers, but still. And ow, ow, ow. Firebomb does the retreat. Is that really in the Geneva Convention? I don't know. What would the Middle-earth variant of the Geneva Convention even be? I'm not sure. You have to find a relatively neutral point in Middle-earth. What's that? Bayon's house or something? The Anduin Convention? I don't know. We're not really subscribed to that anyhow. Thank you, archers. Ow. Firebombers will take it from here. Okay, what else is fighting still? Oh, there's some bowmen over there.
Victory is well within our
Team 3, go and give him a little look-see, eh?
surely see this, and the enemy's general lies
Ah, that's
dead.
good.
Now his men can sense their doom upon them.
Yacht the soul swords run away. And as soon as we get within even spitting distance of these bowmen, we're going to see them run away too, I think.
Our enemy flees
Indeed.
before us like a herd of goats. Drive them from the battle.
All right then. I think this fight is a reasonable success.
This is a most crushing victory.
Oh, we healed a lot actually.
Your name
Very
will
nice.
live in marble, and our foes in sand.
Yeah, our cavalry contingents are actually doing quite fine after this. We can retrain a lot of them. It's really good to see. Really good to see. What do we have? Some, Gambrim, 198. Good job, sirs. Very good job. And also catching 50 prisoners. I mean, that's, like the tally of a cavalry regiment. Well done, sirs. Well done. And so, Tumbruben. Yes, of course that was your name. I didn't forget it for a second, you know. Well, he can send troops back to Logarth, where retraining can happen. We can also, you know, rummage the units around a little bit. Though I don't think we can retrain the raiders here, actually.
Yes, noble master.
Though, of course, it would be very nice if we can.
Yes.
So we're going to put that to the test, shall we?
How may I serve?
We're going to do a little bit of, yeah, tactical retraining, shall we say. I think it looks like this is more like armor retraining or something. Though I failed to see exactly what armor that would be.
How may I serve?
Nah. Anyway, though,
Orders.
victory is always
How
joyful.
may I serve? Orders. We march. The sun sets on today's journey.
Speaking of which, Burgram, yeah, you're about to build a lovely building. Erebor. Do we want to push Balin's teeth in?
I'll rip off your head and spit down your... We close. I'm only here to fight the Yugaloot.
Or do we just want to go straight for Dale? I mean, we kind of do want to go straight for Dale. I have to say. What kind of reinforcements might we get in this land? Oh, some bandits. Can some bandits hold down Erebor? Well, the question is definitely not no. Seeing that moving our dear Conqueror out of town actually doesn't do that much to it. Okay. And we've already converted 19% of the population. So, you know, next turn I think will be a great time for him to just move out and smack up the Darlians. We want to keep him in there one more turn. Also so that he might find a ring, you know? Hey, we're still holding out hope. Perhaps against hope more than with it. But anyway, we're doing our best. And in the meantime, our dear Sal is sallying forth toward Escaroth. Good things, good times. And our Khan Mukarku can go for Kirikathol. And then we'll essentially have control of the north. For now, we have some level of control, just not total control. We're in the business of getting total control though. That's what we want.
How may I serve?
Turn 117.
We will show them no
Oh
fear.
dear, Dale come back again. It's like they can't decide which city to besiege. So they just waddle back and forth, waddle back and forth, waddle back and back and forth. Ah, a suitable husband has arrived. In Matakim.
An honor
Okay,
to serve.
well. I suppose it can be useful.
We move at first
Building a
light.
tower here.
Setting a watch here. Tomorrow's journey
Does
awaits.
Groom
Orders.
can send more soldiers to Strondos.
We rest here until dawn.
And then we'll just, yeah, build more trading places. We didn't establish connections to Dol Amroth, but someday the council will forgive us. I'm sure. Shall we have an army barracks in Strondos? Yes, we shall. We can get the Guardsmen and the signed Rim. It's just an all-round good time, so we will get it. The Polite Bureau has another general to give us. Wonderful. Ooh, a strong commander, actually. Chief of the Balkas. Welcome to the fray, Altan. Your first stop will be Lest.
How may I serve? Or as you will. How may I serve? Remove.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Orders. We march. Orders.
If only we got such good commanders with recruiting generals every time, then the incentive would definitely be palpable. Let's also get the archery range in Kazakhstan. It's going to be a good thing to get. Barfist. Get some armorers, I say. Or maybe, shall we just build an armory? Yeah, it'll be worth our time for sure. Keep on building the things, keep on training the units. And Uldur? Yeah, still on the growth focused policy, but it's paying off. I mean, 5% growth rate, that's not nothing. And Burgram is finally beginning to make a difference with some of the regional troops. Good. Shall we have some communal farming in there? Or a dark temple, perhaps. And then various other buildings. And then we can build like grand stables and all that. All that goodness. Oh, I'm looking forward to getting the guildsmen, actually. More of those, please. That's always nice. Here, though. Here.
I respect you, my enemy.
Brand has come.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
Yeah, we'll just put some folks into that fort. That's going to be great. I would love to see the Dalian army that can take this fort. So, come on. Thudekin, you can do it, surely. Ooh, dwarven armies everywhere. Dwarven armies everywhere. Okay, but we have some lovely spies in Erebor now. And culture is at 37%. Beauty. Okay. Here is what we shall do.
An honor to serve. Noble one.
Oh, some of those, yes. So we'll deny them to the enemy, claim them for ourselves, and
Noble master.
put them in there.
Orders. How may I march? Purging our armies.
That's an army worth fighting for, I think. We have some folks over here on the bridge, but I don't think they'll be worth much. The biggest thing is to just get into Dale. And to that end, we have spies, and we have some pretty good ones. Sali, most prominently. Good stuff. Okay, let's also bring in Abadai. Yes, 97%. That's good enough for me. That should be able to make all the difference in the world. And it does. Yes. So, King Bane, are you ready for some pain? You have some defenders and you've got some marksmen, but I swear to you their recruitment shall prove to be in vain. Because we're all living in the Yellow Submarine and we are coming for your land.
We shall not fall or flee.
Today's incursion is simple, because we have access to the gate. Our first need, though, is to be out of range of the towers. We'll see if that makes our enemy sort of go in any particular direction. The annoying thing about this is, you know, we obviously have Erebor here in the background that is oh so nice and splendid, isn't it? Yeah, there's only one way that we can get into the settlement, really. Unless we're willing to walk around the entire map to get here. And you know what? I'm not. But, I mean, look at Dale and all its splendor. Isn't it nice? We have the powers of Gideon. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. So, here we stand. Golden boys with golden plans.
Time to reap victory.
Ah, yes. Yeah, goodbye, Bane. Just run away from that gate, please. I don't like it. And they aren't even helped from the outside, so... there's just nothing anyone can do. Chariots? I want you to smash the marksman. Oh, actually, let's just wait until they're a bit further away. Because otherwise that's going to happen. And it's going to happen quite a lot. But those swordsmen aren't going to go away, are they? No, they're not. And here come the defenders. They're all just going to go over here, aren't they? Ah. It pains me. Okay. There's only one way through, and it's moving into them, essentially. And then... okay. And through them. Alright, we're sort of drawing them away. Gambrim. Move in. Marines. Continue on. Our chariots have sacrificed much to make this happen. But already we've taken out quite a few of their troops in so doing, so that's nice. And we've disrupted them, and disruption is worth a lot. Okay, good. Yeah, just keep smashing them.
We are winning the battle.
Maybe you'll be retrainable after this, maybe not, we'll see. And let's charge into those, see if we can give them a little bit of a morale kicking. Schmackety-doo-dar. Okay. I can quite confidently say that Bane will keep the army from routing. So, you know, he is the king after all. But not for lack of trying, eh? I'm gonna rain some death upon them. Yeah, their morale is really good. They were standing all that.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Oh, and the marksmen are shooting at our chariots. So, we have the Golden Sea moving toward its enemy. Marksman, you won't be safe either. Well, I mean, maybe you'll be okay if you shoot them, but no, you don't shoot my chariots, and so the chariots will punish you. That's how it works. Right. Looks like we've taken out the towers, essentially. Very nice, very nice. Now we just need to run up and murder these marksmen. SEAL Team 6, come in. Or should we call them Steel Team 6? It's amazing sometimes what a single chariot can do. One or two, you know. Just smashing through them. They really are strong. I've seen people deriding them for being flimsy additions to your army, but they're so valuable because they can completely disrupt enemy formations. And that just makes them worth their price alone. They're also pretty deadly, you know, they'll kill a lot of enemies, and doing so they generally won't harm your own troops. And they can fire long-range arrows that pierce armor because of their flaming nature. It's beautiful. So now we can send them into their general's unit just to keep him on his toes. Yeah, it's all going to be lovely. Okay. Yeah, and now, you see that? They just allow our exhausted infantry, even, to walk through their sort of medium archers here. And, here we go. Look at that. It's just one of them left, and he just keeps smashing up the enemy. Keeping them on their toes. Okay, let's get our Marines in here. You know, and while they are trying to fend off that chariot, they won't notice the fact that there are grenadiers coming in. It's beautiful. They are their weight worth in gold, these chariots. So, let's throw a party. Haha! How do you like it? Just firebombing them straight in the head. It's a wonderful thing to watch. Okay. Team 5, why don't you come up here?
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Now we're just throwing grenades at this specific person. Maybe that's not the best use of them, actually. Let's target the veteran defenders that are right behind them. And then behind them, march the Scion Rim. The Flag Rim will just take themselves a nicely well-earned break. No, don't go into melee. I thought you were going to use the last of your grenades for this job. Come on. Take this seriously.
Rejoice. The general lies dead. Crush his men while they gnash their teeth and weep. Victory is well within our grasp. Time our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Time for our pikes to do what pikes do best. Surround in formation and break their will. Do you think he felt the pain? I think he did. What a lovely day. Slash them with sabers.
My lord, our men
They are
in
dead.
command. Victory is ours.
Nice.
A victory both righteous and well deserved. It cannot be said otherwise.
Good job, everybody. And look at that, Asuria chariots healing. And I mean, those numbers are quite appealing because look at it in context, right? There weren't that many enemies on the field, right? Less than 1,000. And over a third of those 1,000 were taken out by 2 units. 2 chariots. They took the hardest hit, they took the heaviest duty, and they just mashed their way through the settlement. And that's what they can do. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful tool of war, and we get most of them back. It's brilliant. Dale's leader is dead. Our lords definitely know that they should feel great comfort in this knowledge. And yeah, we just sack the place and build a lovely little shrine, train a spy, you know, the good stuff. When can we train marines here? Ooh, we have a Bard Hall. Not bad. Dwarven armorer. Very good. Oh, there isn't a port here. Yeah, okay. That's the next. That's an Esgaroth thing. Fair enough.
Be gone. Come and get me, you coward.
Nope. I'll not just come and get you. Okay. Should we put some troops back into Erebor? I think we should. Especially because it's the place where we would theoretically be retraining a lot of them. So here's what I think we do.
How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve?
Put these into Erebor.
How may I
Take
serve?
those
Orders.
and
How may I
those.
serve?
We put these into
We
Erebor.
march.
And
How may I serve?
those.
How may I serve?
Yeah, these marines, we won't really be
Orders.
retraining them anywhere here. They'll need to go to Esgaroth, so no point putting them in there. But yeah, now Erebor is a lot better defended. And we can always just ride out with our cavalry and say hello to anyone trying to challenge us at the gates. Which, you know, the dwarves might do. They might fancy themselves strong enough to do that.
Your head and spit on your neck.
But our cavalry is
Only
pretty
here to
darn
fight
powerful.
the Yuggle.
So, let's see what they do though.
How may I serve?
Over here, I think we should send out the Dragon Riders to Burgram. Not to join the army, but to replace it.
We rest here
So that the army in here can march from Kirikathol. What else? These guys, they can just go. Sorry, you're not in the budget anymore. Get out.
Orders.
You guys
Our wind
move.
shall be fair. We
You'll
must
move
anchor until
up toward Ilanin.
like the weary camel, now we must rest. Orders. Orders.
And Burkaupis. Once they've shedded the yoke of
Our
Dardian
wind shall be
tyranny,
fair. Course set.
we will surely be able to get a few troops from here, well armed and armored, into the regiments of
Orders.
Barkak's fleet.
The wind shall return tomorrow.
Right. Is it another turn that we need? Yeah, I suppose so.
Your will. How may I serve?
Okay, so since Mordor didn't want to sell off Durthang, maybe what they want to sell off instead is Minas Morgul.
As you will.
We're going to test that next
Sun
turn
sets on today's
by
journey.
sending in the Marauders. Alright, Baratur, you can get more troops. Always a good thing.
Orders. How may I serve?
And Varfest,
Orders.
you have Loch in
How may I
Azrim.
serve?
Tasty. Very tasty. You go to Logarth and Tamruben.
Yes.
You can go back to Logarth as well. So,
Orders.
with that in mind,
How may I serve? We march.
yeah, we have retrained some Barun Raiders here.
How may I serve?
Oh, that's brilliant.
Orders.
That's brilliant. Okay, Tamruben, get in there. And now we retrain some Gamprim for sure.
How may I serve?
Flagrim, it's a bit more choppy, but some of them will be retrainable next turn, so that's good.
Orders. How may
Do
I
like
serve?
that. And
Orders.
that.
How may I serve?
Good.
Orders.
So, all in all, next turn, a lovely army can also march out of Logarth.
How may I serve?
Or Logarth.
We
Yeah,
march. Orders.
Logarth, I suppose.
As you will. We rest here until dawn. The sun sets on today's journey.
Orders.
How may I serve? We move. Orders. We march.
I will
Hello,
only
Valakar.
trust you in battle.
Apparently, you want to take Bush Southis, based on your current behavior. I don't think I want to let you. Just so you know. The caverns are emptied, the Polite Bureau gets a Merchant's Guild, Edra is besieged, Dale raised, sorry about that, Mountain all scatter, and we should take Bur-Arj. Have you forgotten exactly what we're doing up here? You know, we're sort of on a mission from God or something, and that mission is to take over all of Dale's homelands. Not just fiddle around the edges down here. No. We're going for the heartlands here. And you best believe that we mean business.
Course set.
Okay. Yeah, I think next turn we'll just send in more spies. We should also train the spies that we do have. Let's say hello to this dwarven army and what they might have. Ooh, Hammers of Gundabad. That is nasty. Very nasty. Yes. How about this little army? Okay, we'll just go back in. Keep converting the people. Keep converting the people. And after this building, we will build an archery range. Mm-hmm. Oh, the Sea of Rhûn is becoming more profitable by the day. It's good to see. And Saint-Denis, you need a project. A dark temple, perhaps, and then some growth buildings. And, then we'll tackle the corruption issue. Bring it down as much as possible. And... a learning? What do you got in a learning? Well, we'll be on a construction spree to catch up with the armor industries of the southern regions. Ah, Robourg. Nice with some chicken farming. Nice with some builders guild houses. We should definitely prioritize a few military buildings now. Then we have Miraron doing what it does quite well. Armor is now coming to this place. In lovely, lovely fashion. And Estolad is becoming more and more runic by the day. It's even generating a net profit, despite the garrison there not being free upkeep at all. I like it. Morgost. You know, it seems to me that this Dark Temple of Melkor business isn't really doing us any favours. So we're going to demolish that and build a Dark Sanctuary instead. It may have given us growth bonuses, but no cultural bonuses. So it's out. We chuck it in the bin and move on. Oh. Well, sorry about that, Sauron. I'm sorry. It's just not useful to me. Dark Lord is so sensitive. Anyway,
I respect you. How may I serve?
Right, our troops arrived to Burgram by way of, a little excursion. So, at this point, we have what we need to just take out the army, basically.
Orders. Yes, noble master. How may I serve?
Actually, we'll just take out most of them, like they are here.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
Ooh, okay.
Forming up together.
So we do need to have a few left. They're not super happy about this whole business.
An honor to serve.
How may I remove? Joining the ranks.
Yes, noble master.
But if we can keep it at 70, I'll be happy.
Orders.
So let's bring along some Dire warriors. 65. I'll take the chance. I'll take that chance. You know what? We'll put some Ravanian riders in there. Why not?
We move.
And retrain them just to show that we're so happy about everything. Oh, goodbye. I don't care about you trading. You're not worth my time. I have a date with Feely up there I want to get to.
How may I serve?
Right. Then... here. Troops moving with the fleets. Do we need more cavalry in this one? I think we do. So, in with you. But actually, you can catch up with the fleet next turn, I think. Let's just see. Ah, no, you can't really. Okay, in you go. And then the fleet continues. Oh, hello, Prince. Prince of the Realms, sitting down there. What are you doing? Fishing? I suppose it's kind of a thing in Dale, isn't it? Fisherman. Okay. Yeah, next turn we'll send in the spies into Esgaroth. That should be pretty easy. Actually, don't we have spies there already? No, we don't. Ah, we had briefly, but no, not at the moment. We've, of course, prioritized the other settlements for, you know, obvious reasons. very obvious
How may
reasons,
I
everybody.
serve? We march. Orders. How may I serve?
And in Strandost, we just
How
have
may I serve? Order. We march.
a continual massing of troops.
Honor to serve.
Do you have any corruption problems? None whatsoever.
How may I serve?
Very good, very good.
Orders.
Nectaria. Yes,
How
we
may I
need to
serve?
send
We move.
troops this way. Retrain those that we may. And,
How may I serve?
keep the
We
troops
march.
a coming.
The sun
Although the
sets
next
raised your orders.
golden tide,
As you will.
the next golden
We
wave,
rest
if you
here
will,
until dawn.
may not need to go north
The
at
sun-
all.
How may I serve? Orders. We march. How may I serve?
Where will they go? That's a good question. Now, Logoth, do you have an army for me? You sort of do. So, Tamruben,
Yes, noble master.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? How may I serve? Orders. How may I serve? Orders. Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
dum ba bum bum bum.
How may I serve? Orders.
Noble one.
Come on.
Yes, noble master.
Orders.
There,
How may I serve?
there.
How
And
may I
then
serve?
also
Orders.
these, and those,
may I serve?
and finally some company for the
Orders.
Rhûn hunters, I think. That looks quite acceptable.
Bringing the troops together.
Yes, indeed. Bringing the troops all, as they say,
At
together.
once.
Retraining has begun in Dorlingvar. Quite nice.
Yes,
So,
noble
if
master.
Valakar does not attack us, we will smash him to the curb. And proceed to, what was it again? Burals? Yeah, I suppose we can fit it into the schedule, you know.
Honorable battle.
We just need to swing by Valakar first. No biggie, no biggie. Yeah, good. Another turn, please. Oh, no, sorry. We have a thing to do here.
How may I serve?
Haha, not to forget.
Yes, my master.
Hello, Mordor.
Honored friends, let us hear your proposition.
Oh, my proposition is very simple. Minas Morgul. How much? 30,000?
You must think as Miko.
Ugh, okay. They've gotten it into their heads that we're made of money now. I mean, it's kind of true that we are made of money, but still, I mean, I wish they didn't think it
We move.
quite as much. Anyway. Alright, my friends. Thedakind has arrived, and Batuban must defend himself. And the entire realm, because the faction leader of Dale is here, and he has delegated his command duties. Shameful, I say, shameful. But anyway, we'll see how they do. How much cavalry did I have? Not too much. How many archers did they have? Not too many. Dale, you mostly have... I mean, of course, they have their generals. Those are the most formidable archers. And then the rangers... We can charge them down with cavalry, of course. Yeah, this should prove an interesting fight. We've got a few archers, we've got some melee forces, and a few jokers along the way. Let's meet them.
Not one of us shall fail to keep all in.
I welcome you to the site of battle. Well, this is almost the site of battle. It is definitely the right town, and we've got cavalry coming out to meet our foe, but of course this is not the gate that they are coming to. We're just leaving on the flank because we find that to be strategically prudent. And then we're going to send our troops around the walls, because this is where it's all going to happen. We have prepared meticulously to face our foe with the most appropriate amount of force possible at every turn. We shall shoot their Talorangers until they cry, and charge them so they die. We have halberdiers and pikes ready at the gate to greet them. We have a bodyguard here ready to smack some flinching
We have
gadrots.
ladders at the walls. Repel the invaders.
Data warriors to take care of the swordsmen. Oh, and here's the prince apparently.
That thrice cursed siege tower has reached. Great one. Those
Okay,
cursed
so one siege tower might deploy troops, this one might not. Okay, fair enough.
The enemy's tricks have gained him nothing. The siege
Goody.
tower is destroyed.
And these troops can move down to the ground level. The siege tower, yeah, it's going to deploy some troops. But we have our best Varrim ready to take them on. Oh, hello. Now we need to watch out for these gadrots because they have come out just for this. With something to do, so to speak. And that something is make life miserable for our cavalry. We must make sure they do not do that. Oh, goodbye, swordsman. It was nice knowing you.
The enemy's ram has breached our
Oh
lines.
dear, we might need to assist here. Okay, how are we doing on those Italian Rangers? Ah, okay, we're sort of getting them, giving them a nice, good shake-up. Okay, let's do something grenade-wise to those billmen. We will shake the gadrots even further, and you know what, routing them would be really nice. So let's see if we can hit their general where it hurts, eh? Something like that. Should do the trick. Take these out of the gadrots. So, throw some grenades. Oh yes, that's lovely. Okay. Here, siege tower. About to bring up some privateersmen. Overall, I think this battle is progressing decently well. Have we saved our general up here? I think so. Yeah, he's in a lot better shape now than before. It's good to see. We'll need to keep him safe. Make him safe, keep him safe. Smash down the ladders. Okay. And the Marines just keep throwing things. Okay, archers on the walls. Redirect all your fire. There. You'll just have to trust your instincts on that one and fire over that tower. Data warriors, you've done what you should. Come this way. Oh, now we have Ravanian spearmen coming. Oh, hunters coming on as well.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Mm-hmm. How are we doing here? Oh, no. Okay, we basically sacrificed our Lorkiness Rim there for very little benefit because they went up against Royal Guardsmen and Hearthguard in formation. Not nice. But that's okay. We still got it where it
For
counts.
the moment, the fickle smile of fortune shines upon us. Pray this is a portent of a victory.
Yeah, we're basically just denying them access at this point. Very, very good. Very good. Siege tower damage 90%. So soon a lot of mercenaries are going to fall to their deaths, I think. Oh, let's see it happen. Let's see it happen. Oh, another one. Come on.
Enemy
There we
siege tower
go.
is just firewood now. Beware, in case these snakes try another trick.
Yeah, we shall beware. Very, very much aware. Go on. Let's throw a few bombs upon them. Oh yes, that's so good. Look at that. And once we've thrown a bunch of those, I think pressuring them with halberdiers might just be a wonderful thing. Our Guardsmen are holding the line like the bosses they are. Yeah, keep throwing those grenades. They love them, you see. You know, they really think, you know, those grenades, in case you didn't know, they really consider them to be fire, eh? Yeah. Oops, there goes Breuer. No, you can't throw anymore? Okay. Dragon Guard time. And Flagarim time. Yeah, our archers are basically done shooting as well.
We have cut off the serpent's head.
Ah, nice.
The general is slain. Let's see how
Good work.
their head.
Now is the time to strike. And the Hearthguard are even fighting to the death. Oh dear. And there he goes.
Our enemy flees before us like a herd
You know,
of goats.
Brand in Danish, it Brand pronounced, you know, Brand. It means fire. I don't think that's an accident. We shall celebrate our victory.
This is a most crushing victory. Your name will live in marble, and our foes in sand.
Look, Gumbrim 292. That's impressive. It's very impressive, guys. Very good, very good. Now, let's see if they can afford him. They can't. And he dies. Sad times indeed. Oh, and they go for Erebor. That's interesting, isn't it?
The enemy surrounds our walls.
Well, they'll be most welcome to try. I think we can defend Erebor quite well with the troops there. Though it may be wiser to attack them head on with our force. But, I mean, hey, let's just briefly recap the mission statement of this episode. It's to capture Dale, Esgaroth, maintain Erebor, and maybe just kick their teeth in at Kerrigathol. And,
Yes, noble master.
we're pretty close to having all that done. Oh, Borgram got a little rowdy. But now there is a new governor in town.
How may I serve?
And the people seem to like him, so that's good. Polite Bureau gets grades, and, you know, who can deny the wonderment that is upgrading your settlement.
We march.
Altan.
Honor to serve.
You know, he needs some good stuff, I think. He needs an army.
How may I serve? As you will. Orders. We march. How may I serve?
Yeah, we need the better armor. But now Barkak is moving. That's good.
Our wind shall be fair.
Here,
Yes,
Tamruban,
noble master.
smash.
We close for battle. Your faith and courage have triumphed.
And just move straight
Noble one,
on that town.
be an honorable battle.
It'll be good. Then here, we'll train some basic garrison troops. And
Orders.
bring in a unit of cavalry from
Rest here until
Southeast.
dawn.
Train some troops just to compensate.
How may I serve?
Lovely, troops are everywhere over here.
We march. The sun sets on today's journey.
Such lovely troops everywhere you look. Let's just briefly visit Burkaupis for retraining purposes. Oh, the shipwright is coming along. Fantastic. Fantastic.
Orders. How may I serve? Orders.
We need to send the Rhûn hunters away for retraining though. Oh, we can retrain them with Bugram though.
We rest
I'm pretty
here
sure.
until dawn.
So that'll be nice.
How may I serve? Orders.
And all the while, we can retrain those there.
How may I
Flagrim.
serve? Orders. How may I serve?
Yeah. You're just doing what you do best, really.
Yes, noble master.
And
My
let's
eyes.
take our dear agent from here.
As you will.
Ooh, Kirgathol is quite heavily defended.
My eyes.
Okay, we probably won't take it this episode. Ooh, they have
I'm
some
only here to fight the
nice troops. I've always liked the Iron Fist hammers.
noble one.
Cool unit. I mean, we have a route, right? We could take on these, and if we win, you know, then we defeat those dwarves. Not in itself completely unreasonable. But our priority must be Esgaroth.
My ears are yours. My eyes.
97% chance? I like those odds.
Taking your men ashore.
So, Sal,
Yes, noble
are you ready to go and
We close
sell
for
the
battle.
enemy on our vision for the
Laying
future?
siege to the enemy.
They get some defenders, but that will not be enough. And I think, yeah, with this battle done, I think we have left our mark sufficiently upon the world. Let's just briefly look at this, right? We have 37 regions. We're gonna have 38. We'll have defeated basically everybody in our path.
An honor to serve. We will engage.
And now Ingmar's gonna get it.
We shall not fall or flee.
Welcome to Esgaroth! This lovingly recreated lake town is here for us all to enjoy as we watch Golden Hordes do what Golden Hordes do best. Throw firebombs, rout enemies en masse, and just generally be a menace to society. I don't think we'll get too much use out of our Inazrim today. We'll just keep them on hand, in case. But our chariots, oh yes. we're definitely gonna get use out of those. So,
Our spy has opened the gates. It is time to reap victory.
they're coming at us. They're coming. Archers, archers. Set yourselves up on the banks over here. It's gonna be great. Oh, I like this. Move forth, my soldiers. Look at it. They don't run away though, I'll give them that. Okay, now they do. Okay, stop shooting at them then. Okay, the enemy seems to have vacated the premises, so we should just run inside. Everybody run inside, everybody run inside. Don't shoot at anything, just run inside. We'll leave it to the inner's rim to capture these guys. Okay, boy oh boy, that was unexpected. And so the rest have retreated into the square. Well, they are currently in the process of doing so. Let's see if we can disrupt them on the way. We probably can't get them before they get to the square, but still.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this, and we have taken the walls.
What? How did you lose so many troops? Is it because... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Well, okay. I can only assume that the utter stampede of golden boys led to a few casualties. Alright, how are we doing over here? Oh, you are handing the guardsmen their death certificates. It's good to see. Nice. Okay, you're also losing a few troops, but that's okay. We'll be able to deal with that. No problem.
Our foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Okay. Follow, form up into lines. And shoot at the defenders, please.
Victory is
Ow.
well within our grasp. Time our foe will
It's like a
surely see this,
fire
and
machine
lose
gun.
heart.
And I love it. Okay, how are we doing over here? Oh, we're doing quite well. Okay. Let's just stay over there and shoot some arrows, shall we?
Our foe fights with horns made of clay.
Marines,
We are winning
come
the
forth.
battle.
I have a soft spot for you guys, and I want you to throw a grenade into it.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must
I
pray
want
they lose
that
their
guy
will
to
fight.
burn.
Cut off the serpent's head.
And he does. Good.
The enemy
Nice.
general is slain.
Wonderful.
Let's see how these snakes fight without their head.
Yeah, you are under attack. What you gonna do about it? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw some grenades. A whole grenade throwing party. Let's make sure we don't shoot our own men, because that is idiocy. And then you just run in and take the lot of them.
Our foe fights with horns made
Beautiful.
of clay.
Good.
We are winning
Proceed.
the battle.
It's firebomb time. Okay. Have them in melee then.
Foe fights with horns made of clay. We are winning the battle.
Is that it? Is that all that remains? Yeah, it would seem so. Dale, you have failed for the last time.
Victory is ours.
Yay!
Victory both righteous and well deserved.
Very good.
Cannot be said otherwise.
And look at that. Again, way under 1,000 and a quarter of their army taken out by the Surya chariots themselves. They haven't healed as well though this time. Because we had some luck in Varrim that inexplicably died. I don't know if they all just committed suicide or something. It's very weird. But we got all of them back, so that's something. Anyhow, Escaroth is ours now. Hooray for that. And what does then remain to be
We
done?
have prevailed. These are now our people's lands.
I guess I'll be quite happy with simply smashing up this Dalian army. Sigurd Wolf, you are deemed unfit for duty and discharged. Violently discharged.
Your faith and courage have triumphed.
Good, good, good. And then we just put some luck in Varrim
How
to
may I serve?
guard the fort.
Engaging the enemy.
Just to make sure they don't go anywhere.
Orders. You control access to this port.
And Escaroth itself, well, it's got some neat buildings, that's for sure. An archer's guild, you know, fine. Fine stuff. Let's train a spy. Yeah. So we've done what we set out to do. And our soldiers, our golden banner is hoist far and wide. It's a thing of beauty, I tell you.
How may I serve?
Yes, noble master. Yes. At once. Yes. Setting a watch here. Noble one.
Oh, and there are some dwarves over there. Interesting. Hello, darling.
We close for battle.
I'll raffle.
This will be an honorable battle.
Smacking him on the head is a
Faith and
joy.
courage have triumphed.
And,
Yes.
yeah. This is lovely. We've done our objectives. We've paid tribute to the Dragon of Smaug by taking Erebor. And what a lovely thing that is. Now we can honor Smaug the Magnificent
Yes.
in
noble
all the
master.
glory that he
Orders.
so well deserves. He certainly deserved better than to just be cast aside by the likes of the Guardians and the Dwarves. So, our victory over them is pretty complete. It's only scraps that really
Orders.
are left here. Scraps that
We must
say
anchor until morning.
Kushila would take care of with Grathgard, their capital. And we would wage a campaign against Kirgathol, heavily defended now, but whittled to nothing within very short periods of time, I assure you. Indeed, with the likes of the Varrim coming along,
I'll rip off your head and spit down your
they would have nothing on us, I can tell you that. And Miraidon, of course, also getting into the business of making the dwarves very uncomfortable. Beautiful stuff. So, from our humble beginnings to our great successes, I think this has been a campaign worth watching. Not that it's been the most popular in the history of our little channel, but nonetheless, let's end it on a high note. We couldn't persuade Mordor to give up Minas Morgul, but we did buy Barad-dûr, and that's something. So let's use the Ethereal Stone and do a tiny map reveal. Talk of Fork of War, boom. And so we see the extent of Sauron's madness. He has stretched himself all the way to West Emnid. Erdras is still held by Rohirrim forces. That's actually quite impressive. This late in the game, they've usually lost it 2 times already. But no. They hold it still, and they are at Thorn and Isengard's side because they have actually basically not expanded beyond their what could be considered their heartlands. I mean, they've taken Hornburg. That's definitely a win for them, but it's a win they should have had in the bag at turn 20. So this is not an impressive feat for them. But they have been bigger, it seems. It's just that Gondor has been able to resist, and they've been able to resist Mordor quite effectively, actually. Angbor the Fearless still roams the land, it seems. Quite impressive on Gondor, I would say. Especially considering just how many hundreds of thousands we have pumped into Mordor's war machine. But of course, Mordor have got a lot of things, but making money is not one of them. So, I guess they've just had a hard time keeping up this whole campaign. Oh, the Khandish force is here too. Orash. Formerly the heir apparent to the realm, but now the leader. Dol Amroth is pretty much intact, which at this point in the campaign is also quite impressive. Even Goblet Sulfulas hasn't fallen to the Adonheim or anything. What have they been doing? Well, maybe they've been busy up here. Oh, capturing Dol Vorn. Okay. Oh, the Dunedain have retaken Mithlond. Okay. So, really, the forces of evil have been having a pretty mediocre campaign. Mordor has been supported by us so valiantly, and yet they have done basically, I mean, less than they usually do. Maybe that's because we took all their beasts away. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Could have happened to the best of us, you know. Just a tiny bit of a strategic miscalculation there on my part. Don't worry. You can gain your momentum back, no worries. But eventually, the campaign that we have here would reach its zenith with us capturing Minas Tirith or something, because it looks to me like Gondor is actually well on the way to recapturing it. They just need to break all these armies around Karasast and not lose Pelagia. Okay, maybe they won't really do that anytime soon, but at least they have the potential to, and that's not commonplace at this point in the campaign. What is the relationship with between Harad and the Adonheim? It's neutral. Neutral it is. Okay. So they could flare up between each other, between themselves, just any moment. I mean, they have taken Ankh Morpork at one point, so surely there must be some bad blood between them. That's probably also part of what's kept evil from greatness this time around. And Erebor, they stretched themselves as far as Mount Gundabad, which we guessed because they had the hammers of that very location. It's, yeah. Oh, and the forces of Rhûn and the Dunedain are bearing down upon Angmar and fortresses everywhere. Yeah. Angmar is basically done. Because Bilbo Baggins is on the case. Goodness gracious, that's fun though. Bilbo Baggins going up into the Rhûn uplands, those inhospitable regions where trolls live. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, and he's taking the fight to them for sure. So all in all, an interesting makeup of the map, if you ask me. And of course, Dol Guldur, they have been completely kicked down. Not quite out yet, but they're certainly not where they want to be. I'd like to think that we have actually helped them hold on to Ostingale by just virtue of smashing Dale in the teeth. But the remaining towns, except for Buralj for some reason, seem rather heavily defended. So, the finale of their reign would be a bit of a slog to accomplish. The elves are holding the line. Dwarves of Khazad-dûm well, they're the dwarves of Khazad-dûm and Urui, so nothing exciting there. The goblins. Goblins are at war with the Snow Orcs, or is this another sort of takeover by, via reconquest? Probably is. Moria. No, they have come to blows with Gundabad, as they rather often do. It's an interesting dynamic. And the dwarves are all the way down here in Meitelburg restoring order. But they've kept the Valesmen alive, so there's that. And the Woodland Realm are in Duinburg. That is actually quite expansive. So we would come to blows with those quite quickly. Well, let me know if you want to see a special episode that's basically us battling a few Woodland Realm armies and going home. I mean, within a few turns we would have the capacity to retrain troops here in Erebor and Dale, and then the whole army can just march upon new targets. A fascinating map from a fascinating campaign. At least it's been fun to play it, and I hope you've had fun to hear me say it and bring you through Middle-earth on a journey in our lovely golden submarine. So, with that, I'll simply say, look forward to some stainless steel episodes. I am venturing into that little mod on the base game. It's going to be nice to bring it back to Earth, so to speak. And, of course, we'll be continuing on with our Dwarven campaign, our Dol Amroth campaign. Because those do require a bit more attention.
Come here if you want to talk, you galoot.
And on that galooty of a note, I hope that you'll be kind to yourself, that you'll be good to others, and then I'll see you soon!